At this moment, you find yourself at a pivotal point that will shape your entire life. Two options are available to you. One leads to mediocrity and struggle, while the other opens the door to infinite growth and success. You see, recent discoveries by scientists have revealed something astonishing about the essence of reality. Everything you believe about the world appears to be an intricate illusion. However, there's a twist. I'm not referring to computers or technology. I'm speaking of something far more significant, a realization that a mystical teacher uncovered long before modern science caught up. In the upcoming moments, I'll share 3 reality-altering techniques from Neville Goddard that could radically change your life. You'll discover how to rewrite your past, immerse yourself in your desired future, and escape the mental confines that have restrained you. But first, pose this question to yourself. Are you genuinely prepared for the information I'm about to disclose? Because once you glimpse the reality behind the facade, there's no turning back. Your entire perspective on what's achievable will be irrevocably altered. If you're ready to cease being a victim of your circumstances and begin intentionally crafting the life you've always envisioned, then continue with me. What I'm about to discuss may appear unfeasible. Still, by the conclusion of this video, you'll comprehend why countless individuals refer to these techniques as cheat codes for the universe. Allow me to introduce you to your guide for this journey. Have you pondered why some individuals appear to manifest their aspirations while others struggle effortlessly? The key lies in grasping the true nature of reality, and no one grasped this better than Neville Goddard. However, before I unveil his first mind-blowing technique, it's essential to comprehend the world you inhabit at this moment. Neville Goddard was a mystic and spiritual mentor who discovered something contemporary quantum physicists are only now beginning to validate. He revealed that our entire universe, everything you can see, touch, and experience, reflects consciousness. Picture it like this. Your mind functions as an incredibly powerful projector, perpetually casting your thoughts, beliefs, and expectations onto the canvas of your life. This is not merely a metaphor. It is the mechanism governing how our reality functions. Let me tell you a story that will clarify things. Michael, an artist facing challenges, had been attempting to sell his artwork for years without luck. Inspired by Goddard's work, he decided to pursue an approach that seemed entirely irrational at that moment. Rather than intensifying his efforts or enhancing his marketing, he started visualizing himself as a successful artist. Each night, he would drift off to sleep filled with the happiness and fulfillment of having sold his pieces. What transpired next was beyond all logical reasoning. He celebrated his first solo exhibition within a few months, and every artwork was sold out. Michael had effectively glitched the matrix of his existence by altering his consciousness. But there's an even more intriguing aspect. At the heart of Goddard's teachings lies a revelation that flips our understanding of cause and effect. He found that consciousness is not merely a reality component, it's the soul reality. Take a moment to reflect on that. Everything you're encountering now, this video, your environment, your current circumstances, merely reflects your inner state. It's akin to gazing into a mirror. The image you perceive is always a perfect depiction of you. Similarly, your external world completely mirrors your internal beliefs and assumptions. Now, you may be curious. If consciousness shapes reality, why isn't your existence flawless right now? Well, that is where things become intriguing, as what I will discuss next reveals precisely why many individuals remain trapped in undesired realities even when they grasp this truth. Imagine your consciousness as the source code of a computer program, while your physical reality represents the program displayed on the screen. By altering the source code, your thoughts and beliefs, you can transform what unfolds on the screen of your life. However, here's the issue that keeps most people ensnared. You're unconsciously crafting your reality based on outdated programming and limiting beliefs you never consciously selected. It's like operating old software that continuously crashes but never takes the time to update the system. Visualize yourself in a movie theater. You're so absorbed in the film that you forget you're seated in a cinema. That's how most people navigate through life. They're entirely caught up in the narrative, oblivious to the fact that they are projecting it. Goddard's teachings are a gentle reminder, tapping you on the shoulder and awakening you to the truth that you aren't merely watching the movie, you're the projectionist. Here's where things become incredibly intriguing. Once you become aware of the underlying code of your reality, you can alter it. You're no longer subject to the whims of a chaotic and random world. Instead, you transform into the deliberate creator of your own experiences. However, this leads to a profound and potentially unsettling question. What if the thoughts you consider to be your own are part of the simulation? What if your dearest beliefs are merely strings of code intentionally designed to keep you confined in a limited existence? Consider this. How often have you encountered sayings like, "money doesn't grow on trees," or "good things never last"? These are not innocuous expressions. They represent an intricate network of societal conditioning that functions like the rules of our simulation, restricting our potential in ways we may not even recognize. What I'm about to reveal next presents the first practical technique to free yourself from these unseen constraints. What if I told you the most potent tool for reshaping reality is not a complicated method or secret ritual, but something as straightforward as silence? You see, while everyone else is looking outward for solutions, Goddard realized that mastering the skill of mental stillness is the valid key to bending reality itself. Imagine this. You're in a serene room, eyes shut, concentrating on your breath. Suddenly, you perceive a shift. The world's clamor diminishes and a profound sense of tranquility envelops you. This, my friends, transcends mere meditation. It's your portal to tapping into your genuine potential. Think of your mind as a pond. You can't see what's beneath the surface when it's disturbed with ripples and waves. But when the water is calm, you can see right down to the bottom. That's what meditation accomplishes for your consciousness. It calms the waters of your mind, enabling you to discover the depths of your creative capacity. Let's engage in something impactful right now. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand. Hold it for a moment, then gradually exhale through your mouth. As you breathe, envision a warm, golden light filling your body with every inhale, while tension or stress dissipates with each exhale. You might wonder, how can I calm my constantly racing mind? Rest assured, this is entirely normal. The mind is akin to a puppy, requiring training to remain still. When thoughts surface, acknowledge them and allow them to pass like clouds drifting in the sky. However, this becomes even more intriguing. As you nurture this inner tranquility, you alter your reality's fabric. Keep in mind that consciousness shapes reality. Therefore, shifting your consciousness through meditation effectively reprograms the simulation. What you're about to learn next is even more astonishing. This straightforward practice of embracing silence transforms your current moment and equips you with the ability to rewrite your entire past. Envision having a cosmic remote that enables you to rewind and edit any moment from your past. Does that sound impossible? That's precisely what Neville Goddard's revision technique provides, the ability to reshape your personal history. Consider this. Those awkward moments, missed chances, and painful memories still trouble you. What if you could revisit and alter them all? Not just in your imagination, but in a manner that genuinely changes your current reality. This isn't just a concept from a science fiction story. It's the profound reality of how time and consciousness function. Goddard says time isn't the strict, linear force we perceive. Instead, it resembles a flexible entity that the power of your consciousness can mold. Here's how this extraordinary technique operates. Select a memory troubling you, perhaps a job interview where you stumbled. Shut your eyes and replay that scene in your mind, but this time, visualize it happening as you wish it had. Picture yourself entering confidently, skillfully answering every question, and leaving with a job offer. However, here's the vital aspect. You're not merely pretending. By doing this, you're rewiring your brain and transforming the energy surrounding that event. It's similar to fixing faulty code in your simulation. You might think, but that's not how it happened. And you are correct in the previous version of reality. But recall what we discussed earlier about consciousness being the sole reality. You're fundamentally altering your reality by modifying your consciousness regarding past events. The most thrilling part. This method isn't solely about erasing unpleasant memories. It's about converting them into motivation for your future. That embarrassing incident becomes an illustration of resilience. That lost opportunity transforms into a stepping stone to something even more significant. Before I guide you through incorporating this into your daily routine, there's something even more impactful that you need to grasp. It is a method so significant that it doesn't merely alter your past or present, it entirely compresses time. Imagine living your ideal life right now. Sense it, inhale it, savor it. This transcends mere visualization. It is a spiritual tool that can reconfigure the very essence of your reality. Welcome to the transformative idea of living in the end. What if I told you that the future you've always envisioned isn't just a possibility, but a present reality you can embrace immediately? This groundbreaking insight distinguished Goddard's teachings from every other manifestation method. Consider your consciousness as a garden. Your thoughts and emotions are the seeds. When you live in the end, you're not simply sowing seeds of possibility, you're cultivating fully blossomed flowers of your desired reality using the water of your belief and the sunlight of your concentrated focus. Now here's how to execute this. Find a quiet moment in your day. Shut your eyes and immerse yourself in the scenario where your desire has been realized. If you seek a flourishing career, feel the profound satisfaction of reaching your objectives. If it's a loving relationship, soak in the warmth and happiness of being with your ideal partner. Before we dive deeper, if this resonates with you, consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel to continue exploring these transformative concepts. Your support allows me to share more valuable insights with you. Many people make a common mistake here. They approach this as a mental task to tick off on their spiritual checklist. What I'm about to reveal will illustrate why this mindset completely overlooks the transformative potential of this practice. Living in the end is not about convincing yourself of anything. It's about harmonizing your consciousness with a reality that is already present. When uncertainty comes up, and it certainly will, recognize it but don't empower it. Instead, softly redirect your attention to the sensation of your desire already realized. The outcome may surprise you, because once you grasp the fundamental nature of time and consciousness, you'll understand why your existing reality must adapt to your new state of being. Picture this moment. Your life isn't merely a succession of random occurrences happening to you, but an everlasting play in which you are both the writer and the lead actor. What if you could awaken within this cosmic drama and intentionally direct its progression? This is not just a theoretical exercise, it's the deep truth that Goddard uncovered regarding our existence. Your entire life resembles an elaborate theatrical performance. You're not merely the performer on stage, you're also the audience witnessing the narrative, and most importantly, you are the playwright crafting each scene with your consciousness. Take a moment to ponder this. How frequently do you consider the part you play in authoring your story? Reflect on it. When you dream at night, you create entire universes, fill them with characters, and embark on adventures. You are the dreamer, yet simultaneously every figure in the dream. Goddard proposes that our waking existence is no different. It's simply a dream we haven't fully awakened from as of yet. But here's where it becomes perplexing. Just as you can gain lucidity in a dream and consciously steer its course, you can awaken within the dream of your everyday life. This journey is what Goddard referred to as spiritual awakening. The moment you realize that you are not merely a character in the narrative, but the author wielding the pen. The consequences of this are immense. What advancement you're aiming for? It's not about expecting someone else to see your value. It's about embodying the mindset of someone who has already attained that role. The loving partnership you long for? It's not about searching for the perfect person. It's about transforming into the ideal partner. However, prior to fully embracing this power, there's an essential process you must grasp. It's what Goddard referred to as spiritual crucifixion and resurrection. And it's about to revolutionize everything you believed about manifesting your reality. You've discovered the shortcuts to the universe. So what's next? It's time to elevate your consciousness and begin engaging with life in an empowered way. But a word of caution, with significant power comes significant responsibility. Let me reveal something vital that most instructors won't disclose. The journey to mastering these reality-altering techniques does not rely on complex rituals or endless hours of meditation. It hinges on daily, consistent practice that rewires your entire essence. Here's where it becomes actionable. Start with a manifestation journal, your conduit to the universe. Every day, jot down what you wish to cultivate in your life. But the essential distinction makes this effective. Write as though these experiences have already occurred. Savor the joy, gratitude, and sense of achievement as you write each line. As you synchronize your thoughts with your aspirations, consider adding meditation to your everyday routine. It can help center your mind and keep your focus on your objectives. My preferred meditation app currently has a 14-day free trial, which you can find linked in the pinned comment. But manifestation extends beyond merely noting desires and waiting. You must align your whole being with your aspirations. This is where the nightly revision practice is essential. Each night before you sleep, reflect on your day. Any events that didn't go as you intended? Please close your eyes and visualize them again, but this time, envision them unfolding perfectly. I understand what you're contemplating. This sounds fantastic, but how do I sustain this new viewpoint when challenges arise? It's a reasonable question. The reality is that you will encounter obstacles. Doubt may seep in. Old patterns might try to reassert themselves. But keep in mind, these are merely vestiges of your previous programming, the last echoes of the simulation attempting to draw you back in. When uncertainty surfaces, view it as an opportunity to strengthen your manifestation capabilities. What follows may catch you off guard. There exists a hidden pattern in how reality molds itself around your evolved consciousness. Grasping this pattern can alter everything. As you incorporate these practices into your everyday routine, start off gradually. Rome was not built in a day, and neither is a transformed reality. Initiate the process by manifesting small things: a perfect parking spot, a compliment from a stranger, a moment of unexpected beauty. Many overlook that these minor manifestations are not merely practice sessions. They are reprogramming your brain's reality creation mechanism. No matter how insignificant, each accomplishment boosts your confidence and broadens your perception of what is feasible. But here's where it gets intriguing. As you persist with this practice, you may observe significant changes in your life. Relationships could evolve as you align with your higher self. Opportunities may suddenly arise that ideally suit your newly broadened consciousness. Consider it akin to updating an operating system. Initially, there may be glitches as the old programs attempt to operate on the new software. People may not comprehend your transformation. Some relationships might feel tense. This is entirely normal. What truly transpires is profound. You are no longer vibrating with the outdated version of reality. As a caterpillar must completely dissolve before becoming a butterfly, your previous life patterns must disintegrate to welcome the new. But here's the most thrilling aspect. As you awaken to your genuine nature and begin intentionally crafting your reality, you are not only altering your life, you are aiding in the awakening of the entire world. What comes next will guide you through this transformation. For there is one last piece of the puzzle that ties everything together. As we approach the brink of your new reality, you've glimpsed behind the veil of the simulation and uncovered the astonishing truth. You are the dreamer, the creator, the divine being living life in physical form. This awareness is both a privilege and a duty. Take a moment to reflect on your journey thus far. Are you still fulfilling a role designated by the simulation, or are you prepared to embrace your power as a conscious creator? The decision lies with you, and it commences now. You are molding your reality with every thought, feeling, and assumption. Be mindful of your choices, as the environment around you will begin to shift as you transform internally. Your relationships, career, health, and even daily experiences, they will start to mirror your new state of consciousness. As you resonate more with your true self, you will observe that life flows with increased ease, grace, and synchronicity. This new reality is not solely about accumulating material wealth or meeting personal aspirations. It revolves around embodying the highest version of yourself, the one that operates from love, compassion, and infinite potential. Living as a conscious creator entails fully owning your life. It requires recognizing that every experience, every relationship, and every circumstance mirrors your inner state. This insight can be both freeing and empowering because it signifies that you can transform your reality. The ability to change your circumstances resides within you. Welcome to this new realm, your realm, shaped by your conscious creation. Now let's take a moment to explore the deeper facets of your journey. I carefully read each comment and strive to respond to as many as possible. If you wish to convey something, please leave a comment. It will be acknowledged. As you embark on this new path, let's explore how we can navigate emerging challenges. As you gain greater awareness, consider the responsibilities that accompany it. Are you prepared to align with the universal laws that dictate our reality? After this exploration, I encourage you to watch the video appearing on the screen, which will further help you explore these themes. It addresses many everyday struggles on this journey, providing additional insights that will empower you. Thank you for watching. May this be the beginning of your journey to a new dimension.